Welcome back to the Scrum, folks. We're going to cover the gig that we went to last night with our full pop-up and collaboration and who it was with. We're going to go over some of the greatest goal scorers in the Pacific right now, which some you will not believe. Brian is playing golf with some of the elites of the world. He's probably crushing 10-foot putts and 400-yard drives. And
we'll see.
He will be back next week. Let's get in the Scrum. Nate, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Hammer? How are you?
I'm fantastic. Welcome back to the office. Good to have you.
It's good to be back at the headquarters.
Oh, I like having you here. People are hustling and bustling, and then I start getting messages on my Slack. Nate Thompson's walking up.
Who? Everyone that works here?
Yeah. I get message. Nate's approaching.
That means it's time to pod.
Yeah, it does. I hope it doesn't mean like we're in like a Devil Wears Prada situation. And they're like, Nate's here. Everybody's yelling, telling each other.
Miranda.
Yeah, Miranda's here. Get ready. Who knows? Nate always asks for something wild.
It's funny that we've both seen Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Good movie, though.
Very crucial. Yeah. Very crucial. Nate, let's crack into the Scrum here. Before we really get into hockey chat, I want to go over something really cool that happened this morning, and you've been a part of a million of these, and now for the first time for me, it touched somebody we know, and I thought it was cool, and I couldn't imagine like the feeling it gives all the people where it happens all over the place. So teams go to children's hospitals, and they like literally just walk around and talk to people. Like that's pretty much the jam, right?
Yeah, you're going around to talk to the kids, lift up spirits. Obviously, It's a tough time for everybody. So, I mean, getting to do that was awesome. It was a privilege, to be honest. It was great.
Does it give you guys a morale boost also?
Oh, absolutely. You go in there, it just puts everything in perspective. And especially, like I have kids, a lot of people have kids, and
for sure,
it puts things in perspective when you see, what's going on with these kids. But honestly, like when you go into these hospitals, like the attitude that a lot of them have, it's so happy and they're grateful, and you're just kind of like, wow, okay.
Everybody's pumping everybody's vibe.
My bad day is not so bad.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of pumping everybody's vibe to get going. Well, we got a text this morning from our friend Beth that the Buffalo Sabres were doing visits. Her dad, our friend Jim Manos, is in the hospital going through some treatment. He's pumping. He's doing great. And the number one thing, though, is that he is staunchly watching the Buffalo Sabres play hockey and got a message that they were coming through the hospital. And then the next thing we get is an awesome photo of Jim with a bunch of the players. And I'm just like, dude, this is the fucking best thing ever. I've seen these visits forever since teams have done them.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen it like affect somebody I know. And I'm like, it like clicked with me how impactful these like I'm an ancillary person. Like I'm friends with Jim's daughter. So like it's not even that close. And I'm still like tearing up at my desk. I'm like, fuck yeah, Sabres.
Yeah.
Go pump Jim up to push him. This is amazing. Like, and I was like, man, these visits are like, this is so important that they do this.
There's a human aspect to it, right? Like everyone's a fan of something, and they're a fan of the Sabres, and they happen to be in the hospital at the same time, like you said, and to be able to go by and stop by and say hi to him. I'm sure he had a great time.
Oh, absolutely.
Getting to shoot the shit with some Sabres.
And you know what? Sabres are back to 500, so everybody wins. It's great. I just wanted to shout out Jim and that. I thought it was really cool first.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's great. Another great story going on right now. Our hopefully soon friend, we're working on it, Tusky. Tusky is now undefeated in the NHL, 7-0. He might be the most successful mascot ever. I don't know if I've ever seen something like this happen.
Yeah, he's hot. But I would say that the Utah Mammoth are a little bit hotter.
Yeah,
but he's had that effect on them. Obviously,
I think Tusky. He's technically, I think he's from the Ice Age, so he's a veteran presence. He's showing Logan Cooley the way, and he's kind of like, look, buddy, you're doing your wrists like this. You should try to roll your wrists when you dangle. Maybe he's helping him with some tips. I don't know.
How do you feel about this new mascot, Tusky? Do you like it?
I love him.
You love him.
I love him. I think if your team doesn't have a mascot, they don't care about you. Mascots are fun. Everybody loves them. You're lying if you say you don't get jacked up when you're walking the concourse and Wild Wing pops by and he like gives you a little poke or something. Like there's no way you don't get excited about that.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I know whenever I saw when I was playing in Philly.
Yeah.
And whenever I'd see Gritty, I'd always, give Nux to Gritty,
Of
say
course.
hi. And we know how big Gritty is.
Yes.
He's big.
Gritty's
huge.
a big deal.
He's a big deal.
He's arguably the biggest star on the Flyers.
I can't disagree with that.
It's insane. So if you don't like mascots or your team doesn't have a mascot, you're just wrong. It's okay. Everybody's wrong every once in a while.
Yeah.
There's still a handful of teams that don't have a mascot.
Not a good one either. Right?
The Rangers just don't have one.
Yeah.
Rangers just said, wear your suit to the game, be serious.
Do you think that has something to do with maybe like certain teams are a little more traditional? They don't want to have a mascot?
I mean, you could try to argue that, but then you've got some
Montreal.
Montreal has a mascot who's on his second job.
Yeah.
He was the mascot for the Expos.
You're right.
And then the Expos went away and he got another job. So it's like Montreal is arguably the most historic team.
Yeah.
If they can do it, who do you think you are?
This is true.
Get a mascot, Rangers.
I have to go back to Tusky, though, and I got to
Please
give flowers to the Utah Mammoth because
they're doing it right.
I mean, what 8-2. Larms, you throw up some stats for us for the Utah Mammoth.
Utah Mammoth stats.
Yeah, I
Please.
mean, I watched a little bit of their game last night against Winnipeg, and holy fuck, Hammer! Like these guys, like the play that I want to say was it Logan Cooley made to Dylan Guenther the last goal last night.
Yep.
No look. JJ Peterka gets in there on the forecheck, gets hammered.
Yep.
Makes the play. But like this team, I don't think this is a fluke this year. I honestly think that this team is for real. I think they're making a statement and that they're going to be not a contending team, but they're going to be a playoff team.
A playoff team
in the Central Division.
Yeah.
I think, which I think is probably the hardest division in hockey right now.
Oh, it's tough, man.
I mean, it's right up there.
Absolutely.
But you look at, you look at these guys. You look at like Logan Cooley, Dylan Guenther, Barrett Hayton, Clayton Keller, like the captain of the team. Like he's got to be in the mix for the Olympic team this year. Like you look at all these guys, and they're starting to get better. Nick Schmaltz, another guy who's been on fire.
Don't skip over Big Tuna.
And I won't skip over Big Tuna. He's been good too. Very, very good. But these guys, and then you add a guy like Brandon Tanev as well to their team.
Great
I don't
vibe
know.
in there.
I've watched a few of their games now, and I'm a fan of the Mammoth. They look good.
Oh, Mammoth believer.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that. Larms, thank you so much for working a second job while you're working your job. We appreciate you.
Goalie too, Vitek Vanacek.
Yeah, no big deal.
I mean, they're
doing great.
They're getting contributions from everyone, which that's
what you need.
That's what you need. That's what happens. But I did not expect this. Did you expect this?
No, nobody did.
No.
Nobody expected the Mammoth. I mean, not to say we didn't expect them to be good, but they're surprising people, I think.
Yeah.
Thankfully, another team that I think is like or I guess the opposite of that, they're finally finding their way, is the Kings are having a nice little road trip. They're cruising along. They're doing well. I think they can really button it up in San Jose. They can get through that and then head back home. I think they'll be in a good spot. And no coincidence, at the helm of this, Corey Perry. He comes back, scores a goal right away, gets buzzing from a very Corey Perry spot where he kind of like rubs up on the goalie, probably says something weird, and then slides like 6 feet away from the goalie. A worm's length away, and opens himself up to just crush in a rebound.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Yeah, he's been a good addition. Like we talked about last week, we said, well, we'll see what happens with Corey Perry, and he's been a good addition. He's been really good for them.
Absolutely,
I mean, he does what he does. Obviously, we know the thing about Perry and Corey, and we talked about is he's so smart that he's able to he figures it out wherever he goes on the ice. He knows that okay, I have to be here. I have to be here. Okay, I'm going to play with this guy. He makes that. He gets a 2-on-1 with Joel Armia. They play together in Montreal. He knows. He knows him. He knows him.
He knows what to expect.
But man, it's the Kings are playing better though. It's good. It's good to see the Kings playing better because they're too good not to be doing well, right? Like
they're one of those teams that have all these names that you're like, wait, why isn't this guy doing anything?
And they've been in a lot of overtime games to start the season. They weren't playing well defensively, offensively, but you could tell that after this road trip, things are starting to kind of come together a little bit. You can see it in their game.
Absolutely. And Kempe is just a killer. Just an absolute killer. I mean, he is such a little freak serial killer that he seemingly has celebrations planned for when he wins games.
Too.
Otherwise, he's been doing improv in the offseason, He's been out at freaking ground lanes doing improv, because to just think, if that just came straight out like, oh, you know what, I think I'm going to toss my glove off and rip a horn down celly. There's no way that's just in there. He had to have been thinking about that.
What about the bow and arrow?
The bow and arrow at Bennington? I'm surprised Bennington didn't try to fight him.
I was shocked too at that.
That feels very...
I thought someone was going to go at him after that.
Bennington's fought for less, for sure.
Yeah.
So I love it. Now it's like that's a must-see thing.
What did he say from the movie Rounders? Paid that man his money.
How much do you think Kempe gets?
I mean, I think he's going to get over 11. He should.
Yeah.
He should get over 11. He should get in the 12 range.
Yeah.
I think that's the fairest deal for both sides. And it's, who knows? In 5 years, with the cap going up, he might be a bargain. It's
interesting, being in Southern California, I feel like I follow a lot of people that report on these teams, so I see kind of both sides. I've seen pay the man, he's sick, he's this, that, the other. But then I've also seen people say, like, let's be careful, because where's he going to be when he's 36, 37? Are we going to be back to a Doughty situation where we're like, okay, well, now we're paying this D this, and we're not getting, like, do we need to temper expectation a little bit?
No, not really, because you're paying. It doesn't. GMs are not looking at 8 years down the road. They're not looking at that when they're paying, right?
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, we know that.
Maybe they should be sometimes.
But if you're a GM and you're paying and you get it and you want results in the first 3 or 4 years and you get them, it's worth it.
You think Kempe is still on an upswing right now?
Absolutely.
You think he's going to have a career year this year?
I think he could have a career year this year and a career year 2 years from now.
Oh, okay.
I think that he's that good.
All right. I don't disagree with you, because one of the things he has that we were talking about pre-pod that I feel like is unteachable is he's a little mean. He's just a little rude. And it's not full-blown, like, he's not like a Sam Bennett or anything like that, but you can tell his eyes kind of light up when he gets to hit somebody.
Oh, he's got a mean streak.
He's got a mean streak, and you can't teach it.
No, you can't teach that. What did I say before? You can tame a horse, you can't push a donkey.
This is true.
And
that's what they say.
If you have that, like, killer instinct, competitive drive, kind of mean, like, fuck you, which Juice has.
Yep.
Like I said, so you can't teach that. And he has that. And he has that along with all the rest of his skills and work ethic and everything. So, I mean, the Kings, for me, like, they need to get him signed soon, really soon, because you got to have him a part of the fold for the years to come.
And it seems like every day that it goes on, the number, like, you just see like a few dollars get trickled into what the number's going to be.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's a Ken Holland issue that he's like, fuck, this guy keeps scoring.
Well, and I'm sure too, they're looking at it as, all right, we're not just having to sign Adrian Kempe. We're going to have to sign some other guys in the coming years as well.
Oh, big time. A lot of these guys are about to get deals. And, I mean, you're going to have some guys come off the books. Kopitar comes off this year.
Yeah.
As time goes on, Doughty's going to fall off. Kemper's going to fall off in the next couple, Yeah. They're going to end up with some money, but they're going to have some decisions to make.
Yeah.
You mentioned when we started talking about that we wanted to what we were going to be discussing in this week's outline, you instantly were very excited about Celebrini. So let's take it to Nate's Celebrini presentation. Go ahead, Nate.
Well,
what do you like about little Maklin?
I think he's kind of showing us, right? I mean, I think the seasons he's had this year, the season he had last year as an 18-year-old, I mean, the kid's only 19 years old.
It's crazy.
He's 19 years old. He can't even buy a beer in the U.S.
In Canada, though.
In Canada, maybe.
The Mac Daddy can go hard.
Yeah, we're looking at it. He has 15 points. He's tops in the league in scoring.
Top 3 in scoring.
He leads his team in every category at 19 years old. And, everyone was worried about the sophomore slump. But I think Maklin is putting himself in a conversation of the elite players in the league when you talk about Crosby. Like the things that Crosby did as an 18, 19-year-old, that's what Maklin Celebrini is.
He's starting to get there.
He's starting to get there. And that's the difference between, I think, a really, really good all-star player and an elite player. And he's making himself an elite player.
What do you think? Because I feel like there's two types of players. There's players that get a ton of points like this because they're on a bad team, where they're like, He's getting crazy ice time. He's playing in every situation he possibly can. Like, he's on the power play. If they're down a goal going to this, he's on the, he's on the, he's getting a ton of ice time. Or is he carrying, like, would the Sharks be getting beat, 6-0 every night if he wasn't there? Which one of those do you think he kind of falls into?
Well, I mean, maybe a little bit of both, I guess. But I think honestly, Hammer, I think he's kind of carrying them. Like, he's like him and Will Smith. You look at their young guys, like, they're kind of carrying him right now.
Yeah.
And the thing about Maklin Celebrini, I think, that jumps out to me, and it's not this skill, his hockey IQ, all that stuff. That's, it's elite. It's his fucking work ethic. Like, he works like a dog. He's forechecking. He's, he's playing defense. He's back checking, all those little things. Like, that's what I kind of sets him apart from other, really good players, is that he does all those other little things. So, and he's only 19. So, I mean, that's the thing. It's just, he's just going to keep getting better.
Do you think all of those things are a product of his roommate? Like, you think his roommate Joe is like, I will show you the way?
I mean, it helps for sure.
It has to.
You're living with Joe Thornton. Yeah, I mean, that's
crazy.
That's only gonna help.
That's a crazy household.
Only gonna help. But I think now, with the start he's had, what he's doing, the week he's had, like, he is in conversation to be on the Olympic team. Like, he has to be. Has to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're like, currently we saw he's top 3 in the league in scoring. It's like, how do you say?
And if he continues this pace, it's not a matter of if he makes the team. It's a matter of where is he going to play on the team.
Oh yeah,
what line is he going to be on?
And then we're really going to see some shit, because you see him play on that team, and who's going to be alongside him, and it's going to be wild.
Well, you saw he played with Sidney Crosby at the World Championships, and they were having a good time.
They're having a pretty good time. And it's like, you put together that, and I think you couple that with, they'll probably end up, because he's young, they'll put him on like the 3rd line. Yeah. And then he's like, no pressure. I'm going to play 10 minutes a night.
And probably play great.
All I got to do is go out and have a good time and do my thing. I don't have to, like, on the Sharks, he's like, okay, fuck, I got to probably score 3 tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have a chance.
And this Olympic team this year, for Canada especially, you might start seeing some more young guys being inserted for, I don't know, I would say long term, but I think some of these young guys are good enough to make the team, where a guy like Matthew Schaefer, 18 years old, another kid, that first overall pick we've obviously been talking about a lot.
For sure.
But had 5 points in his first 5 games. He's been lights out. I mean, honestly, I think he's probably the Islanders' best player.
Absolutely. I mean,
he's 18. So I think there's a chance, there's a world where I think Matthew Schaefer can be on the Olympic team. And you look back at 2010, Drew Doughty was on the team.
Made the team. He
was 18, 19 years old.
For sure. And it's like, Schaefer just seems like he's doing so many things right that the kids don't. He's great in the press. He's got, like, he always has a good little sound clip. He's got the good things to say. I think they asked the coach about the ice time that he got, and he was like, well, yeah, did you see him out there? Like, he's not coming off the ice. He's a kid. He has the energy, and he's the best player. Like, yeah, he's staying out.
Yeah, he's averaging over, 24 minutes. Like, he's 18 years old.
Yeah.
Like, you hear the other guys talk about him on the team, like Barzell and, Undersley, and they're just like, yeah, this kid's nuts. Kid's the real deal.
Going back to Celebrini and the Sharks, in that same group, there's Celebrini, there's Will Smith, there's Toffoli. They're starting to get some snipers. They have an unlikely sniper on the team now. Ryan Reeves is just potting them in, no problem, still beating people up. It's not like he quit his day job to do this. He's scoring goals. He now, obviously, early in the season, but it's so fun to go over. He has more goals than Sam Bennett, Alex DeBrincat, Stamkos, and Connor McDavid. And knowing Ryan Reeves, he is praying that those games are coming up early in the schedule, because during warm-up, he is chirping those dudes, for sure.
If there's a guy that I could see making this a thing, it would be Ryan Reeves, because he's great for our league, because he's so good at promoting himself or promoting anything with the NHL. Yeah. So I'm happy for Revo. I think
it's amazing.
I think he's hopefully going to get 1,000 games this year. I think. Or is he close?
I have to check on that. Maybe.
I think he's pretty close, which is awesome with the career he's had, and
Yeah.
the type of player he has.
Very hard to do.
But no disrespect to Ryan Reeves.
Yep.
I'm happy he's doing well, and a great guy to have on San Jose's roster for all those young guys.
Yeah.
But, for the rest of the guys that are on that list that don't have as many goals as Ryan Reeves, it's not good. It's not good.
It's not good. It's a knock 100%, but it's also amazing.
Yeah,
For everybody that just loves chaos and loves fun, it's like, and you saw the other night, Revo's chatting it up with Panarin at warm-up.
I saw that, yeah.
And it's like, we could check on this, but you have to assume he's like, hey, if you need some tips, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of potting a few this year, so, whatever.
And he had a great fight, too, with Matt Rempe.
For sure. And people were trying to say, oh, the fight was kind of 50-50. I'm like, whatever. And I was like, well, one player left the game hurt.
I'd still give the decision and the win to Revo. I thought he had more control of that fight than Rempe did. Rempe did great. It was a great fight.
It's fine, yeah.
But I'd still give the decision to Revo.
Rempe sort of still just seems like he almost kind of looks like Bambi on ice when he fights.
He's getting better, though.
He's getting
in
a
the
little
fights
better.
that I've watched, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
I hope he figures it out.
He will.
Because it's like, he's like the main thing the Rangers have to cheer for right now.
He's playing well for the Rangers, too.
He is. He absolutely is.
Turning himself into a hockey player, which is great.
Only time will tell. But Revo, good job. I hope it lasts.
We love to see that, though.
We absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I just want the clip. I have to look at the schedule. The Sharks playing the Oilers. I just want the clip of Revo talking shit to McDavid and being like, buddy, maybe this is why you didn't get that pay bump when you got that contract.
I don't know. I don't think he'd be talking shit.
I hope he is.
It might be a joke around, like, hey,
I hope he is.
Did you check the stats before the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the clip. There's an infamous clip of Claude Giroux facing off with Steve Ott.
I remember.
On one of the behind-the-scenes NHL show, Road to the Winter Classic, maybe.
There was a face-off.
And they're doing a face-off, and he goes, check NHL.com, I'm 6th in the league. And then he loses the face-off. Like, I hope Revo's having that moment right now. Gosh. Nate, we were out late partying last night. I don't know if you knew this. We partnered with a band from Texas called Kublai Khan. They are just the heaviest. You call them a hardcore band, you call them a metal band. Not really. They kind of blur the lines of all of these things. They've created this fan base that is just, it's so eclectic. And you walk around, and you're like, the different types of people that are here just celebrating music is so wild. But we had the pleasure. We've known their manager for a long time. Scott Lee is a great dude, huge hockey fan. His dad was an AHL referee. So Scott lives in Massachusetts, big hockey guy. I think he goes to a lot of Thunderbirds games, so he's in. So we've known him for a while, and he's like, oh, I'd love to do something with the boys. So we finally cooked this up this year, got it dialed, and then the band does something really cool where they were like, oh, we sold out the Palladium in LA. I think it's like 4,400 tickets, no big deal. We want to do a party beforehand so that we can kind of say thanks to the fans and just do a cool thing for them. So they got a food truck, had some special merch, had us do the collab that we dropped together. So jersey, tee, hoodie, hat, everything. They gave away one of the bass players' bass guitars. It's like, if you just came into the event, you got a raffle ticket, and they just gave away his bass, and he was there, and he was like, yeah, then signed it, and it was so rad. The food truck also, people literally didn't believe it. They're like, oh, the food truck is free. Just go eat. The band wanted to just buy everybody.
Setup.
It was insane. People were like, wait, the food is just free? And they're like, yeah, the band wanted to buy you guys a meal. So there you go. Just go.
I'm not even, I'm not into that music really.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll get you in the pit, dude.
But I would attend
for sure
something like that, 100%.
Yeah, it was.
I wouldn't know what the fuck is being.
That's okay.
Sung, but
that's okay.
It's all right.
You have a good time.
I'm sure I could.
And at the heart of it, they're all really good guys. So we spend a good amount of time with Eric, their bass player, mostly because Eric is the hardest working person I've ever met. He was selling merch at the block party, hanging out, talking to fans, doing his thing, then selling merch inside, went on stage, played an insane set to 4,400 people. We go to leave. I can barely say bye to him because he's slanging merch again at the merch table. And I'm just like, dude, you're the best. Like,
just hustling.
I'm like, this guy just worked a 12-hour day. Like,
I respect that.
No problem. And that's like their whole thing is they're super simple blue collar guys. They come in, they put in the work. They've gotten huge, and it has not gone to their head at all. Like,
I respect that. What are they called again?
They're called Kublacon.
Kublacon.
And yeah, they're just an unreal group of dudes. So we're very excited to work with them.
That's
and
cool.
Hopefully it'll be, first of many that we can do with them. So yeah, it was great. Not fun news, but something we wanted to go over because he's a friend and a great guy. Brandon Montour was out last week, and it came to be that it was from losing his brother to ALS. And you played with Monty, right? Yeah, you played with him. We were good buddies with him from being on the Ducks. Yeah. We work with his golf tournament with Henrique every year, and he's just such a good dude. He's such a sweet guy, great dad, great family man. And I thought what he did, I think in hockey, a lot of stuff is kept secret and kind of just like, not that they tell you like to like suffer in silence, but it's kind of like lower body injury. Oh, this guy's just out for a few days, whatever. He came back and like, he came in a shirt, said Cam Strong about his brother. Like, he came in and he wanted to celebrate his brother, and he wanted to talk about it, and it felt like he was letting people know like that other people are going through things, and like it felt very community driven. Like he didn't want to hide, and he didn't want to not talk about it. And it was fucking hard. I couldn't imagine speaking publicly about something like that. And I bet he made an impact on a lot more people than he thinks he did. He knows he did.
I like you talked about, I played with Monty here in Anaheim. We actually had the same agent too, so there was a connection there.
Oh, nice. That's why you're both rich.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
love it.
He is. But no, I mean, Monty, just the best human, and I texted him actually after I saw the interview, and just said, I mean, just praying for you and your family, and everything. And of course, he texted me back right away and thanked me and stuff. Yeah. So just a good human, but just how vulnerable he got in the media to be able to speak about something like that and raise awareness for ALS. But not only that, we talk about the mental health side all the time, and for someone to come out and get vulnerable like that in front of everyone and get emotional and talk about a family member, his brother that's been dealing with this for 3 or 4 years and has a family, and just good on Monty to not be afraid to talk about it. Yep. But it's hard for me to talk about this because
for sure,
because I know him, and you see his reaction and what he's going through, and he's having to play, and that's hard. That's really, really hard. And I like I said, I don't want to go too long about it, but I commend Monty for being open and just, like I said, raising awareness. It's important.
And it's crazy. He talks about how long he's gone through it, and it's like, so his brother was obviously going through it, but when somebody goes through something, everybody, you're going through it together. So it's like Monty's been playing with this
for a long time.
Yeah. And it's like, it's fucking hard. It's in the back of your mind at all times. It's like everybody has to go to work. Sure. And it's like these guys are no different. And I think that like it's so good for him to just show that, because there's for sure people watching who are going to their job in an office every day and they have a family member going through something, and they're like, fuck, like it's good to see. Like I'm not alone. Like
he's human. He's dealing with the same shit everyone else is dealing with every single day in life. So, and very cool. Sure. We're going to talk about, but just how, Pod Colson came over to him.
The coolest clip,
right?
Man.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And it's like nothing better like than that. Even if it's just a quick little thing, like from your adversary that you're like about to go to battle with.
Yeah.
Like it was obviously, he said like one quick thing, but like, I'm sure that fucked Monty up. Like just getting that love from a guy on the other side real quick. Like, yeah, it just brings it to the human level. It's amazing.
It really does. It kind of, and I get emotional about it because I even think about, times I had throughout my career where I went through some tough stuff, maybe, lost someone important in my life or stuff with myself, and you know, you had different guys that are aware of it on the other team, and they come over and they give you a tap, and you're like, fuck, you know, it's
like you're making it worse. Please don't do this.
It hits you harder, but it just goes to show you, man, how great the hockey community is, and how great our league is, and how great, you know, our players are.
For
right?
sure.
Like it just shows you that these guys are fucking human, and they go through it too, and they still come to work and they show up.
And I think it's important that they show people. It's so easy to look at them as stat lines and dollar amounts, and it's like to see them as real people. It's like it's the best.
Yeah,
I love it.
So,
yeah, we're thinking about Monty.
Love you, Monty.
Hopefully, next time the Kraken come through, we can give him a big hug.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Nate, tonight, I get to take you out on. I don't want to call it a first date. We've been.
I was going to say we've been on a lot of
dates. It's getting pretty serious.
It is. This is a first. You're actually taking me on a date for my first experience.
For your first experience. Yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty special.
Exactly. Which I feel like this is what like you know, I feel like this is what like guys on a date, they're like, oh, you've never had tapas? Oh, I know this great Spanish place. This
essentially is what you're doing.
Yeah, you're like trying to look worldly on a first date. You're like, oh yeah, no.
How do I look for our evening?
Is this what you're wearing tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then you're good.
Good? Okay,
this is like classic Nate. Bomber jacket, simple tee. Yeah, there's probably some kind of a chain under here somewhere.
I could pull it out.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
should I pull it out?
Yeah, please.
It adds a little bit to it.
Oh, yeah. That kind of takes you to like bad boy status.
Let's make alarms and make sure that we put this on the clips too.
Yeah,
okay?
pop the chain on the clip.
Pop the chain.
I'm doing that. I'm taking you to essentially my version of tapas, which is I'm taking you to your first live WWE experience, which is crazy. Crazy to me that you've never been to live wrestling.
Never been.
How many hours of wrestling do you think you've watched in your life?
A lot.
You for sure crushed.
In ages 8 to 12, maybe younger.
I thought you were going to be like 8 to like 24. I was deep.
Well,
hockey got a little serious.
In those years, it was like intense.
Yeah, multiple times a week.
Razor Ramon, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Bret the Hitman Hart, all of them.
The Hitman.
Yep.
So tonight we're going to Raw down at the Honda Center. I think you're going to be in one tonight. I think you have no idea.
In the best way possible.
Oh yeah. I think the on ice product is one thing, but you are not prepared for the people that are going to be around you.
So we need to get some content for this.
We're going to be, we're going to talk to some people tonight.
Okay.
There's going to be, and you're going to see what's amazing that we've noticed over the years is you're going to see a lot of, I would say tonight at Honda Center, you have more people recognize you and say what's up than any Kings or Ducks game that you've gone to, because there will be Kings and Ducks people at this. Okay. There's huge wrestling to hockey crossover.
I'm excited about this. You got me excited right now.
Oh my!
I wasn't so sure. Now I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's gonna be great. You're gonna have a great time. It's not a first date, but it's a first experience in our dating. Yeah. So it'll be a good time.
I'm enjoying this, by the way.
I think it's going well.
It's going well.
We'll see what happens. Okay. We're going to get to watch our friend and maybe eventual friend of the pod, CM Punk, wrestle tonight. Ooh. Great dude. Been a VG supporter forever. He's the sweetest guy. He places product for us by just wearing it in his day-to-day and being what he is. And it's just amazing. It's just so appreciated. He doesn't have to do it ever. And the fact that he thinks about us and thinks about that, like, I just love it. I'm so excited. I literally wasn't going to go today until I knew that he was wrestling.
Yeah.
I was like, this is pretty expensive. It's a pretty expensive ticket. It's worth it, but it's some dollars. So once I found out he was definitely wrestling, I'm like, Nate, we got to go. You have to come see this.
I have to. I'll come. I'm there.
We're there.
We're going.
We're there.
We're going.
Center. We're on our way. Get that special player entrance ready for Nate. I don't know if we're allowed to use that on non-game
special
days.
Player entrance for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, for fucking Monday Nate Raw tonight. Yeah. So that brings me to another first that's on our docket that we need to talk about. We've been in the scrum, and we've been doing our thing. We are yet to bring in a guest.
This is true.
We've talked about, we cover a lot of worlds. We cover music. We cover hockey. We cover wrestling now. We cover food.
Jiu-jitsu. We cover MMA.
There's somehow
Everything.
MMA got thrown in. We're doing it all. Who is the first guest?
Ooh.
We've never had a guest. We kind of wanted to get the nuts and bolts of the Scrum ready. We wanted to get dialed. We wanted to get perfected. Producer Larms wanted to get his whole rig perfected. And I don't think he will ever think that he's perfected. He's tweaking on fucking something every day. And
he's probably tweaking right now.
He's tweaking on something right now, for sure. Yeah, and my white balance is probably off or something. I don't know. Which we appreciate. We love that inquisitive mind that he has.
Thank you, Larms.
But I think it's time that we take a step forward and we bring in a guest.
Fucking A. It's time, I think, right?
And I think 100%. And I think, like all things, I don't think it's up to us. I think it's up to the Scrum community, which we've got a few of you. I didn't see a few of you. We watched the downloads. There's some people listening. So we're going to post a clip, and you'll see it right here. We're on whatever social you follow. And we just want some suggestions. Maybe people that we're associated with, that you're like, oh, this will be an easy get. I know they can grab, they grab Jordan Buckley from Better Lovers, or we know Nate played with Stamkos. Like, you know who's in our world.
People, do your research.
Yeah.
Come up with some ideas for us, right? That's what we want.
That's what I'm saying. I want people, let's see what you got. Let's show how well you know us.
That's what we'll do. Hopefully, by the next episode, we will have some DMs, some ideas of some guests, and we can talk about those.
Yes.
What do you think? Maybe next episode we talk about what guests the people mentioned, and we can come to a conclusion maybe.
I'll also say this. I know some people that listen. And if you want to self-report and say, I'd love to be a guest, feel free. Hit us on the hip. Page Nate. He'll call you back. And,
Page me.
Yeah. Nate's from a little bit older generation. So page him with 911 and then your number, and he'll know to call you quickly.
I'll call you right after.
Yeah, call you quick, like whatever he's doing. Hit us with a message if you want to be on, or you're part of an organization and you're like, hey, our GM needs to get on there. Our president wants to be out there doing some interviews, some chats with a nice group of guys that'll do the interview and then take you to lunch after.
Definition of power to the people.
Yes. Let's see it, folks. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the first guest? Help us decide. We want to know now.